Sandler O'Neill Global Exchange Conference, ahead of all the exchanges talking about what's going on in market structure and trading. Special guest right now, Jay Clayton, the chairman of the SEC, exclusively on CNBC. Just want to get that little plug in for us. Thanks for joining us. You had a very interesting discussion here with all the members here, talked about a sense of responsibility to protect investors. Are there areas of investing that you're concerned about now where you feel investors are being taken advantage of, or there's some areas you feel the SEC needs to act on?
Well, Bob, thanks, and thanks for being here. Look, we're always concerned that there are areas where investors are being exploited, paying too much, being defrauded. That's our job, and we're looking for that everywhere. Whether it's old frauds, pump and dump in the penny stock area, or some of the frauds we're seeing in today's ICO market. Every woman and man at the SEC comes to work every day thinking about our Main Street investors and how to protect them.
You brought up ICOs. Let me go to this area. Interest in Bitcoin is off the charts by our viewers. Not since the 2000 area have I seen such interest. Tell us a little bit more about what you're planning to do with Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies, and blockchain this year. You brought up ICOs. I talked to my ICO friends, people who are interested in this, and they say, we're stymied. We don't know what the SEC is planning to do. Can you tell us whether ICOs are definitely securities, or are you going to carve out some exceptions, and when are you going to make a clear ruling and decision on this?
Okay, so there's a lot in that area. Let me start with the technology, distributed ledger technology. Incredible promise. It can drive efficiencies not only in the financial markets, but in a lot of markets. Fine. Two areas in the financial markets where distributed ledger technology has come to the fore. Cryptocurrencies. These are replacements for sovereign currencies. Replace the dollar, the yen, the euro with Bitcoin. That type of currency is not a security. Let me turn to what's a security. A token, a digital asset, where I give you my money and you go off and make a venture. You have some company you want to start or something you want, and in return for me giving you my money, you say, you know what, I'm going to give you a return. Or you can get a return in the secondary market by selling your token to somebody. That is a security, and we regulate that. We regulate the offering of that security, and we regulate the trading of that security. And that's our job, and we've been doing it for a long time.
So you're saying the classic definition of a security, you invest in a common enterprise with an expectation of profit. You're saying the way you look at most ICOs, they are securities.
Correct.
Are you planning now to make a clear statement on that? Because there seems to be a lot of confusion about whether anybody is going to get approved or not.
Bob, I hope I just did. If it's a security, we're regulating it. And let me just, we've been doing this for a long time. And we've built a $19 trillion economy, a securities market that's the envy of the world, following these rules. If you have an ICO or a stock and you want to sell it in a private placement, follow the private placement rules. There's no secondary trading. You have to do that. If you want to do an IPO with a token, come see us. File financial statements. File disclosure, take the responsibility our laws require, and we're happy to help you do that public offering.
You seem to be saying that the SEC is not going to be changing the definition of a security just to suit the ICO community. Is that right?
I'm certainly not going to support that.